Hello there, it's your friend Phil, project management trainer and coach. Now, if you're thinking of taking a PMP exam or if you've taken the PMP exam, you probably are aware that this is a very rigorous test. In fact, some people find it so difficult they keep postponing the exam or some even run away from the test. Lots of folks who've taken the exam have not been as successful in passing the test. So this is one of my ways of giving back to my friends, to my colleagues, to my fellow project managers who are trying to get PMP certified. So welcome to this very quick review of strategies for passing the PMP or CAPM exam. It's a pleasure to present this to you, having tackled the beast myself. Why do people fail the PMP exam? There are various reasons. I've categorized these reasons as foundational reasons, preparational reasons, psychological reasons, and executional reasons. Foundational means the foundation was warped from the beginning. There might be some issues in understanding what the exam is meant to do or understanding what to do to get certified. Preparational reasons revolve around bad study habits. Psychological reasons have to do with fear and trepidation about exams in general. And executional reasons have to do with bad execution of a plan or lack of a plan to execute. So let's take a look at these foundational reasons. One of the big reasons I've found about why people fail is they've got insufficient background on the exam. Take, for example, a student who calls me up on a Thursday night and says, I've got the PMP exam on Monday. My exam application has been approved. I've never been for a PMP exam course, but I know that I can get certified on Monday morning. I mean, you think about this. A 4-hour rigorous exam. Thursday night, you've never been for a course. You've not even opened up the PMBOK guide. Doesn't that look like a foundational problem to you? Jumping into an exam head first without the background information. It could prove to be very fatal on the exam. The good news is that student, through stellar mentoring, training, and coaching from me, actually did pass the exam. True story, on Monday. If you send me an email, I'll send you his mugshot. But let's take a look here. Knowing what the exam is about is important. The question of what am I getting into? Some people feel the exam is a walkover. Oh, I've been there, done that. I've got a master's degree. I've got a doctorate. No, no, no. This exam is no respecter of degrees. This exam only understands, show me PMBOK for PMBOK. I give you a PMBOK question, respond to me in PMBOK language. You could have managed projects till the cows come home. You could have managed projects for hundreds of years. It means nothing. Now, I'll give you another story to illustrate my point, just to underscore what I'm talking about. Trained a group of project managers at Siemens. Every one of these project managers said, Phil, you know, that PMP exam, when we took it, it was the most difficult exam ever seen. And I'm talking about people who had taken the professional engineering exam, the PE exam, master's degrees. All of them confirmed the same suspicion that this exam is tough. This exam is brutal. And if you've not got the right foundational information, this exam could crush you. So knowing what am I getting into, asking questions, understanding the rigor of the test, reading the PMP or the CAPM handbook. If you're taking the CAPM, but if you're taking the PMP, read that handbook. Understand what the exam is made of. Know the syllabus. The PMP exam content outline is a very robust breakdown of the PMP exam. And I really thank the PMI for breaking down what is on the exam, because to be honest, knowing this is like that magic formula. Knowing the syllabus for the exam and being able to sift through your knowledge and ask, do I know that? Have I really thought about that? That will really help you on the test. Also, reading the PMI lexicon of terms. If you're a PMI member, You can download that for free. So if you haven't read the lexicon of terms, you don't know the syllabus in detail, you don't know the specific line items under each process group, you might be on the road to a not very successful ending. So how about going through this? Now, some people say, well, Phil, you know, my friend down the road, he took the exam, he didn't read these things. Hey, I'm advising you, I'm trying to help. Leave no stone unturned, okay? So insufficient background is a killer when it comes to this test. Get tooled up. Another aspect of the foundational element is the belief system about the exam. So take a look at these bullet points. Have a positive mental attitude. If management has sent you for the exam, don't get mad at management. They're trying to help. Have in the back of your mind, the exam is my friend, not my foe. At least in the beginning. Have that in the back of your mind, okay? Though the questions are tricky, the PMI is not out to get you to fail. Don't be paranoid. Don't be like I was on my exam, thinking there's probably someone behind a glass door looking at how many I get wrong and giving me more of that same type of questions. Don't be like that. No one's trying to make you fail. The exam is not a proficiency test based on a finite syllabus. Some people think, oh, it has to be from this book and that's it. No, no, no. Don't forget, there are pre-test questions that do not count from a broader body of knowledge. The exam is not a walk in the park. Some people feel the exam is based on common sense, like that friend of mine I told you, who called from Canada and wanted to jump into the exam on a Monday morning. It's not based on common sense, okay? Now, have a foundational positive mental attitude. Have a positive attitude about the exam. Think about the exam doing good things for your career. Don't look at it as being drudgery and a pain in the neck like many people do. Now, the second set of reasons are preparational. In the next series, when we review this information for the second time, I will cover the preparational reasons of why people fail the exam. Thanks for your audience in this first part, and I look forward to seeing you in the second part.